The 2025 Bajaj Pulsar RS 200 has finally arrived, and today on Global Bike Buzz, we're diving into one of the most anticipated updates in the entry-level sport bike segment. Bajaj knows the RS series holds a special place among young riders who want performance, style, and a premium riding feel without entering the high-budget league. And with the 2025 update, the RS 200 has evolved into something sharper, smarter, and sportier than ever before. So sit back, because over the next minutes, we're going to explore the design, performance, features, ride experience, price, and everything that makes the 2025 Pulsar RS 200 a machine worth considering. Let's start with the look, because the RS series has always been about aggressive presence. The 2025 RS 200 pushes that attitude even further. The bike gets a redesigned aerodynamic fascia, sleeker dual projector LED headlamps, and enhanced DRLs that finally match modern premium sport bike aesthetics. The new lighting setup isn't just brighter, it changes the entire personality of the bike. The 2025 model carries more muscular fairings with sharper lines that improve airflow at high speeds, reduce drag, and give the bike a more defined racing profile. The rear section is also updated with cleaner panels, split grab rails, and a more compact LED tail lamp that fits its sporty identity, but design alone isn't the RS 200's story. It's also about how those design changes translate into performance. At the heart of the 2025 RS 200 remains the trusted 199.5 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, triple-spark engine, refined further for smoother throttle response and reduced vibrations at higher revs. The engine delivers around 24.5 horsepower of power and 18.7 Nm of torque, making the bike one of the quickest in its segment. But what truly stands out is the bike's power delivery. It has that signature Pulsar punch from mid-range to top end, giving riders a lively, energetic character that makes highway rides, overtaking, and spirited acceleration an absolute thrill. For 2025, Bajaj has also made improvements in combustion efficiency and ECU mapping, resulting in better low-end response and slightly improved fuel economy. Riders will especially appreciate how the bike behaves in city conditions now, less jerky, more controlled, and overall more refined. Top speed remains around 140 to 145 km per hour depending on riding conditions, but the bike feels more stable at those speeds thanks to aerodynamic tweaks and better mass centralization. The suspension setup continues with telescopic front forks and a nitrox monoshock at the rear, but both have been retuned. The new setup absorbs bumps better than before and feels more planted during cornering. RS 200 riders often complained about stiff behavior on rough city streets, but this update makes it more comfortable without losing its sporty DNA. Bajaj has also fine-tuned the chassis for better weight distribution, which you can immediately feel when leaning into corners. The bike feels more predictable, more controlled, and definitely more confidence-inspiring. And if you love braking performance, the 2025 RS 200 now comes with dual-channel ABS as standard. This is a massive upgrade, giving riders much more confidence under sudden braking or slippery road conditions. The familiar 300mm front disc and 230mm rear disc remain, but the responsiveness and bite have been enhanced. Braking feels firmer, more progressive, and more secure, which is crucial for a bike designed for speed. Let's talk about features, because this is where Bajaj has given the RS a needed modernization. The 2025 model now comes with a fully digital console, replacing the older semi-digital cluster that many felt was outdated. The new display shows gear position, distance to empty, real-time mileage, ride diagnostics, and Bluetooth connectivity for call and SMS alerts. You also get turn-by-turn navigation, which is extremely useful for daily urban riding. The switchgear quality has also improved, giving a more premium feel. Bajaj has added backlit switches across the board, enhancing nighttime usability. The bike now includes a new riding mode system, Road and Sport, which adjusts throttle mapping and ABS sensitivity. This is a big step forward for an entry-level sport bike and gives riders more control over how the bike behaves in different conditions. Moving to ergonomics, the RS 200 retains its sporty yet rider-friendly posture. Unlike many track-oriented bikes, the RS doesn't demand a deeply committed stance. Bajaj has slightly adjusted the handlebar positioning and seat cushioning for the 2025 update, making long rides more comfortable. The split seat design offers better support, especially for the pillion, and the foot peg position remains aggressive but not extreme, perfect for both city and highway purposes. Another improvement riders will love is the reduced heat management. The RS200's liquid-cooled system and redesigned fairings now channel heat away more effectively, meaning fewer hotspots around the legs during summer rides or heavy traffic. This makes a noticeable difference during long city commutes. Sound is another aspect riders pay close attention to, and the 2025 Pulsar RS200 retains its signature throaty, sporty note. Bajaj has tuned the exhaust for a slightly deeper growl while maintaining compliance with emission norms. It's not loud enough to be annoying, but definitely aggressive enough to get attention when accelerating. Now let's talk about the biggest shift: build quality. Bajaj has worked on panel fitment, weight reduction, and material feel. The tank has a more premium texture, fairing joints are tighter, and overall the bike feels more solid and refined than previous models. Vibrations, especially around the handlebars and foot pegs, have been noticeably reduced. The 2025 RS200 also brings new color options: racing yellow, stealth black, matte crimson, and techno blue, with updated body graphics that give the bike a modern racing vibe. These color schemes add personality and enhance the bike's presence on the road. Bajaj knows its audience, and they've made sure the RS200 continues to stand out in a crowd. The unique selling points of the 2025 Pulsar RS200 are very clear. It combines track-inspired styling, a powerful and refined engine, dual-channel ABS, modern connectivity, and aerodynamic design, all while keeping the price within a very accessible range. And this is where the RS200 becomes extremely competitive. Speaking of price, the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar RS200 is expected to launch at around 1.86 Indian rupees lakh to 1.92 Indian rupees lakh ex-showroom, depending on market and variant options. This pricing places it as one of the best value-for-money sport bikes under 2 lakh, especially considering the number of updates and premium features added this year. Bajaj's ability to offer performance and technology at an affordable price remains unbeaten in this category. As a complete package, the 2025 Pulsar RS200 is designed for riders who want a bike that looks fast, feels aggressive, rides confidently, and still retains practical usability. Whether you're a college student, a commuter with a craving for speed, or someone who wants a budget-friendly entry into the sport bike segment, this bike is tailored perfectly for you. It offers a sense of excitement every time you twist the throttle, without compromising reliability or everyday comfort. The RS200 has always been about real-world sportiness, usable power, stable dynamics, and a design that makes you stand out. And now, with its refreshed features, upgraded electronics, modern design cues, and revised performance tuning, the 2025 model feels like the RS200 we've all been waiting for. A bike that doesn't just try to impress on paper, but one that delivers consistently on the road. So if you're someone looking to upgrade from a commuter to something thrilling, or if you're a rider who wants a bike that balances performance with affordability, or even if you're an enthusiast who wants to relive the excitement of a true small displacement sport bike, the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar RS200 deserves to be on your shortlist. And with Bajaj's aftermarket accessory ecosystem developing rapidly, you can personalize your RS200 even further. Frame sliders, windscreen options, seat upgrades, body decals, and performance add-ons all help you shape the bike to your riding style. In the end, the 2025 Pulsar RS200 is more than just a facelift. It's an evolution. A meaningful update that bridges the gap between premium sport bikes and the entry-level performance category. It brings modern tech, improved ride quality, better refinement, and a bolder design to keep the RS spirit alive for a new generation of riders. Thanks for joining us on Global Bike Buzz. If you love exploring the latest bikes, scooters, and future motorcycle designs, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for more exciting reviews. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion of motorcycling alive.